The person you love is saying, "Please read this message before I give up. I can't bear this anymore." My beloved child, before you decide that everything is over, listen carefully. A message has been waiting for your heart, and it carries a weight that cannot be ignored any longer. The person you love has been fighting a silent battle that almost no one noticed. Every day they wanted to reach out, but something kept stopping them. Now they are whispering the same words again and again. Please read this message before I give up. I can't bear this anymore. This is not the moment to look away. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What you are about to hear may completely change the way you see everything that has happened. There is one truth that has remained hidden behind silence. The distance between you was never as simple as it appeared. While everyone believed the story had already ended, another chapter was secretly being written. Late at night, when the world became quiet, your name crossed their mind more times than they could count. They replayed old memories, searched for forgotten signs, and wondered if one more chance still existed. But last night, something unexpected happened, something that forced them to make a decision they had been avoiding for far too long. Don't skip, because the next revelation explains why this message suddenly became impossible for them to keep inside. Listen with your heart, because this is only the beginning. A hidden conversation, an unexpected realization, and one unforgettable choice are about to collide in a way no one saw coming. The words they have been holding back are far more powerful than you imagine, and once they are finally spoken, nothing will feel the same again. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the exact moment everything changed forever. But then everything changed in a single unexpected moment. The person you love realized that staying silent was becoming more painful than speaking the truth. They looked at everything that had happened between you and asked themselves one question: what if I lose this person forever because I waited too long? That question refused to leave their heart. Every excuse disappeared, and every wall they had built around their emotions began to fall apart. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The next few moments reveal why they could no longer hide what they truly felt. A quiet discovery shook them more than anyone could imagine. They finally understood that some connections never disappear, no matter how much time passes. Instead of forgetting you, every new day reminded them of something they never appreciated enough. They kept replaying one memory over and over, wishing they had acted differently. That silent regret became impossible to carry. They knew there was only one chance left to make things right, and that chance depended on whether you would hear this message before they walked away from hope completely. Stay till the end, because the biggest truth has still not been revealed. Now the story is moving toward a moment that neither of you expected. Someone is about to say something that changes the direction of everything, and once those words are spoken, there will be no turning back. The message you are hearing is only opening the door. Behind that door is a revelation so surprising that even the person you love never imagined it would happen this way. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Just when they thought it was too late, something happened that completely caught them off guard. A single reminder brought every forgotten emotion rushing back at once. In that moment, they stopped pretending they were fine. Deep inside, they admitted a truth they had been hiding even from themselves. If I stay silent one more time, I may lose the person who has never truly left my heart. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation is the reason this message could not wait any longer. What makes this even more surprising is that they almost chose a different path. They stood at a crossroads, ready to let everything fade into the past. But then an unexpected sign changed their mind. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It was simple, but powerful enough to remind them that some bonds deserve one final chance. From that second onward, every fear became smaller than their desire to finally be honest with you. They knew there was one sentence they had to say before time slipped away forever. Now the story is moving toward the moment that explains everything. The message they have carried for so long is closer to being revealed than ever before, but one final obstacle still stands in the way. That obstacle has the power to bring you closer, or push everything even further apart. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What happens next will reveal why this journey is far from over. Then came the moment they could no longer escape. They finally accepted that hiding their feelings was only creating a deeper distance. Every unanswered thought, every unfinished conversation, and every memory led them back to the same conclusion: you were still the one person they wished they had understood better. They whispered to themselves, if this message is never seen, I may spend the rest of my life wondering what could have happened. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. An unexpected piece of the puzzle suddenly fell into place. They discovered that one small misunderstanding had grown into a wall that neither of you ever meant to build. The truth was far different from what they had believed. That realization gave them the courage to prepare the message you are hearing now. But before they could take the final step, one last surprise appeared, something that made their heartbeat race and left them wondering whether destiny was giving them one final opportunity or one final goodbye. Don't skip, because the biggest turning point is only moments away. Now everything is leading toward the message they have wanted to share from the very beginning. Every clue, every silence, and every hidden emotion has been building to one unforgettable revelation. What they are about to confess has the power to change the meaning of everything you've heard so far. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part uncovers the words they have been holding back all this time. And then the silence finally began to break. The person you love looked at the message one last time before sending it. Their hands paused, not because they had changed their mind, but because they knew these words could change everything forever. They had carried this weight for so long that even breathing felt different. In their heart, one thought kept echoing: if they understand the truth, maybe hope isn't gone after all. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. For the first time, they stopped blaming the past and started believing in what could still be possible. They realized that the greatest mistake wasn't what happened, it was allowing fear to speak louder than honesty. That realization gave them a strength they had never felt before. But just as they were ready to reveal everything, one final detail came to light: a detail so unexpected that it made them stop and rethink every single memory. Suddenly, they understood there was something even more important that you deserved to know first. Now the moment you've been waiting for is closer than ever. The truth they have protected for so long is standing at the edge, ready to be revealed. Once those words are spoken, nothing will look the same again, and you'll finally understand why this message had to reach you before they gave up completely. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Just when the truth was about to be revealed, one final memory stopped them in their tracks. It wasn't a grand event or a dramatic moment, it was something small that most people would have forgotten. But to them, it became undeniable proof that the connection between you had never truly disappeared. They quietly admitted, "I've been trying to let go, but every path somehow leads me back." Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As they looked back, they realized every delay had been driven by uncertainty, not a lack of care. They wished they had spoken sooner instead of hoping time would solve everything. Then came an unexpected realization that changed their entire perspective. The message they had been preparing was no longer just about explaining the past, it had become a chance to open a completely new chapter. Yet there was one final question they couldn't answer on their own, and that question made this moment more important than ever. Now the story has reached the edge of its biggest turning point. The words they have protected for so long are finally ready to be spoken, but what comes next is something no one could have predicted. The next revelation doesn't just explain why they couldn't bear the silence anymore, it uncovers the hidden reason they refused to give up until this very moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. But there was one final secret they had never shared. Before they could send the message, they made themselves one promise: this time, I will hide nothing. That promise changed everything. They stopped worrying about how they would be judged and focused only on one thing, making sure you finally understood what had been locked inside their heart for so long. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then an unexpected truth became impossible to ignore. They realized they had been waiting for the perfect moment, but that moment never arrived. Every day they delayed only made the silence heavier. At last, they understood that honesty was more powerful than fear. The message you are hearing now is not the result of one emotional night, it is the result of countless days spent hoping that one more chance still existed. And just when they were ready to reveal everything, one final realization made them pause once again. Now the story is standing at the edge of its biggest revelation yet. The next words they have prepared are unlike anything they have ever wanted to say before. They believe these words could change the meaning of everything that came before and finally answer the question that has remained hidden from the very beginning. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part uncovers the message they have been afraid to reveal until now. At last, they gathered the courage they had been searching for. They looked at the unfinished message one final time and whispered, "No matter what happens after this, they deserve to know the truth." In that instant, the fear that had controlled them for so long began to disappear. They understood that silence had already taken too much from both of you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the realization that changed everything. They weren't asking for perfection. They weren't trying to erase the past. They simply wanted one honest chance to let their heart speak without fear. Every memory, every unanswered question, and every quiet night had led to this single decision. But just before the message was ready to be revealed, something completely unexpected happened. One final clue appeared, making them realize there was an even deeper truth hidden beneath everything they thought they understood. Now the story is only moments away from its greatest turning point. The words they are about to reveal have the power to explain every silence, every delay, and every unanswered feeling from the beginning of this journey. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the hidden truth they have carried longer than anyone ever imagined. Then the hidden truth finally began to surface. They closed their eyes for a moment and accepted something they had been denying for far too long. It was never pride that kept them away. It was the fear that they had already lost the chance to be understood. But the longer they stayed silent, the stronger one feeling became, the hope that this message would reach you before everything faded forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A quiet realization changed the direction of their heart. They discovered that some moments are not meant to be forgotten because they continue shaping the future. Every memory with you carried a lesson they could no longer ignore. That is why this message feels different from anything they have ever wanted to say. It is not about looking back anymore. It is about revealing the truth they should have spoken from the very beginning. Yet one final piece of the story is still missing, and without it, nothing will make complete sense. Now everything is leading to the moment where every question finally finds its answer. The silence is almost over, and the words they have protected for so long are about to be revealed without holding anything back. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part uncovers the revelation that changes the meaning of this entire journey forever. The moment they had feared for so long finally arrived. They took a deep breath and accepted that there was no perfect way to say what had been hidden inside for so long. Their heart kept repeating the same words, "If this is my last chance, I will speak with complete honesty." Every second of silence had become heavier than the truth itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then everything became clear. They realized the greatest loss would never be rejection, it would be never letting you know how much this connection had truly meant. That realization gave them a courage they had never felt before. They were no longer running from the past. Instead, they were walking toward one final conversation that could change everything. But just as they prepared to reveal the message completely, one unexpected detail surfaced, making them realize the biggest truth had been hidden in plain sight all along. Now only one step remains before every mystery is uncovered. The words you have been waiting to hear are closer than ever, and once they are finally spoken, every silence, every delay, and every unanswered question will begin to make sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the confession they never thought they would have the courage to share. And then the words they had hidden for so long finally escaped. They whispered to themselves, "I can't carry this silence any longer." In that quiet moment, every unanswered question, every sleepless night, and every memory pointed toward the same truth. They had been waiting, hoping that one final opportunity would appear before everything slipped away forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What happened next surprised even them. Instead of feeling fear, they felt peace. They realized the greatest burden wasn't the past, it was leaving their heart unheard. That is why this message exists. It was never meant to create confusion. It was meant to reveal what had always been real beneath the silence. Yet, just before the final confession could be spoken, one unexpected realization stopped them again. They understood there was one last truth you needed to hear first, a truth that changes the meaning of everything you've heard until now. Now the journey is standing at its final turning point. Every hidden clue, every quiet emotion, and every unanswered moment has been leading to one unforgettable revelation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part uncovers the final truth they have been protecting from the very beginning. Now the final veil was ready to fall. They looked at the message one last time and realized there was nothing left to hide. Every fear that had once held them back had lost its power. Their heart was no longer asking, "What if I'm misunderstood?" Instead, it was asking, "What if I never tell them the truth?" That single question changed everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth they had been protecting was far simpler, and far more powerful than anyone expected. They never stopped valuing the place you held in their heart. Even during the quietest moments, the thought of you remained. They finally understood that some connections are not measured by time or distance, but by the impact they leave behind. And just when they were about to reveal the final message, one unexpected sign appeared, convincing them that this was the exact moment they had been waiting for all along. Now only the final chapter remains. The message that began with, "Please read this before I give up," is about to reach its true ending. Every mystery, every hidden feeling, and every unanswered question has led to this moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the complete message they have wanted you to hear from the very beginning. This is the moment everything has been leading toward. The person you love finally stopped rewriting the message. No more hesitation. No more hidden meanings. They whispered, "If these words reach them, they will finally know why I couldn't stay silent any longer." Every unanswered moment suddenly made sense. The waiting, the distance, and the quiet were never the ending. They were preparing the way for this single truth. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then the message was finally complete. It didn't begin with excuses. It began with honesty. Please read this before I give up. Because I don't want my silence to become the reason we never understand each other. I have carried these thoughts for far too long, and I couldn't keep pretending everything was fine. I don't expect perfection, I only hope you'll know what has always been in my heart. Those words brought a peace they had never experienced before, but one final sentence remained unwritten, the sentence that would change everything. Now only one chapter is left. The last words they have been protecting are more powerful than anything you've heard so far. They are the reason this entire message had to be shared before it was too late. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The final part reveals the closing words that complete this unforgettable journey. The final words were no longer waiting to be spoken. They took one last deep breath and finished the message exactly as their heart had been asking them to. If you are reading this, then I found the courage I thought I had lost. I don't want this story to end with silence. I don't want unanswered questions to become our only memory. Before I give up, I wanted you to know that you have always meant more to me than I ever found the words to express. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As soon as those words were written, something remarkable happened. The weight they had carried for so long finally began to lift. For the first time in a long while, they felt hope instead of fear. They realized the greatest victory wasn't knowing what the future would bring, it was finally choosing honesty over silence. Yet there was still one final moment left, the moment that would decide how this unforgettable story truly ends. Now the journey stands at its last step. Every mystery has led here, every hidden emotion has poised.